There are places on Earth that feel like secrets, waiting quietly in the shadows of mountains. Bhutan is one such place, nestled in the Himalayas, a kingdom of clouds and prayer flags. Here, happiness is measured in smiles, not gold. The air is ancient, scented with pine and incense. Bhutan whispers, inviting you to listen with your heart. This is not a dream. This is Bhutan. Bhutan is a whisper that lingers, a reminder that another way of living is possible. In Bhutan, the whisper of the mountains stays with you forever. High above Paro Valley, a building clings to a cliff, Paro Taktsang, the Tiger's Nest Monastery. It floats in the mist, a white and gold jewel set against stone and forest. This is not just a building, but a statement of faith. Proof that belief can create beauty in the most impossible places. The temple is built into a sheer rock face, thousands of feet above the ground. It's a vertical village of faith, suspended between earth and sky. The name, Tiger's Nest, sparks the imagination and hints at legends. For Bhutanese people, it's a place of immense power and sanctity. Pilgrimage here is a lifelong dream, a journey to the core of their beliefs. Visiting the Tiger's Nest is more than tourism. It's a challenge, both physical and spiritual. The temple asks you to climb, to leave comfort behind, and to ascend to a higher place. The reward is not just the view, but the journey itself. Climbing towards something sacred, you feel a sense of accomplishment and peace. The Tiger's Nest is the heart of Bhutan's spiritual identity. It demands your full attention, and in return, offers profound serenity. Here, the world of gods and humans meet. The climb is a rite of passage, and the temple is its shining prize. In this place, faith truly touches the sky. Every sacred place has a story, and the Tiger's Nest is born from legend. In the 8th century, Guru Rinpoche, Padmasambhava, brought Buddhism to Bhutan. The legend says he arrived not on foot, but flying from Tibet on the back of a magical tigress. His spiritual partner, Yeshe Tsogyal, transformed. They landed on this high cliff, in a cave chosen for its power. Here, Guru Rinpoche meditated for 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, and 3 hours. Through his practice, he subdued the region's demons, transforming them into protectors of the faith. The cave became the holiest part of the temple, filled with spiritual energy. This story is more than a fairy tale. It's the spiritual foundation of Bhutan. The Tiger's Nest connects the physical world to a powerful spiritual event. For Bhutanese, Guru Rinpoche's presence is felt in the stones, the caves, and the prayers of the monks. Climbing to the Tiger's Nest is walking in the footsteps of a saint. The legend makes the temple alive, a living link to Bhutan's spiritual birth. Every visitor becomes part of this story, connecting with the moment the country was blessed. The magic of the legend lingers in every stone. The Tiger's Nest is not just a place, it's a living legend. Here, history and myth are one. The spirit of Guru Rinpoche endures. The Tiger's Nest is woven from legend and history. After Guru Rinpoche's blessing, the site drew yogis and masters seeking its spiritual energy. For centuries, it was a hidden retreat, simple huts clinging to the cliff, known only to true seekers. In 1692, Gyaltse Tenzin Rabgyi, believed to be a reincarnation of Guru Rinpoche's disciple, built the formal temple. Every stone and statue was carried up the mountain by hand, a feat of devotion. The monastery has faced fires and tragedy, but each time the people rebuilt it, united by faith. Today, monks live and practice here, their chants echoing through the halls. The temple is not a museum, but a living place of worship. Its story is written daily in the footsteps of pilgrims and the prayers of monks. The Tiger's Nest stands as a symbol of resilience and devotion. It bridges ancient legend and living faith. Here, the past and present are one. The journey to the Tiger's Nest begins in the cool morning air at the mountain's base. The path winds through a forest of tall pines, their scent fresh and clean. As you walk, the valley's noise fades, replaced by the whispers of wind and birds. The climb is a meditation. Each step demands presence. Pilgrims and travelers share the trail, some old, some young, all moving with purpose. Prayer beads in hand, lips moving in silent prayer. The locals remind you this is a sacred journey. The forest grows ancient, draped in Spanish moss, prayer flags fluttering in the breeze. Each flag carries a blessing, the wind spreading prayers across the mountains. The first stop is a tea house, offering a view of the distant monastery, a white speck on the cliff. Rest, sip Bhutanese tea, and gather strength for the climb ahead. The journey is both physical and mental, teaching patience and perseverance. Every step brings you closer to something extraordinary. The mountain encourages you onward, one step at a time. The goal is not just the temple, but the transformation along the way. The climb to Tiger's Nest is a sensory feast. The Paro Valley unfolds below, patchwork fields, a silver river, tiny farmhouses. The higher you go, the more spectacular the view. The mountain's music surrounds you. Cowbells, ravens, the rush of a hidden stream. Ravens, protectors in Bhutanese myth, soar overhead. The air is thin and crisp, each breath filled with Himalayan energy. Along the path, stupas and painted rocks mark holy ground. These are not just decorations, they are reminders of faith. The closer you get, the stronger the sense of reverence. The sights and sounds prepare your heart for the sacred space ahead. The journey is not just physical, it's spiritual. Every detail draws you deeper into the experience. The mountain itself seems to bless your ascent. There's a moment when you reach a high ridge and see the tiger's nest across a deep chasm. No longer a distant speck, it's close. Golden roofs, red windows framed by a waterfall. The view is breathtaking, stopping you in your tracks. Awe washes away your tiredness. Words fail to capture the feeling. You've seen photos, but nothing prepares you for the reality. The final approach is dramatic. Down stone steps, across a gorge, then up to the monastery's entrance. The sound of chanting drifts from within, the air cool and fresh. This last passage feels sacred, a bridge between worlds. At the main gate, you leave cameras and bags behind, a sign to see with your heart. Crossing the threshold, you enter a world of silence and sanctity. The ordinary world falls away. You are welcomed by the spirit of the place. The tiger's nest is no longer a legend, it's real, and you are part of it. The journey has changed you. You step into a space that has been waiting for you all along. Inside the tiger's nest, the air is thick with devotion and history. The scent of incense and butter lamps fills the halls. Silence reigns, calming your mind and spirit. The monastery is a maze of temples and prayer halls, each room a treasure. Ancient Thangka paintings tell stories in vibrant colors, flickering in the lamplight. Golden statues of Guru Rinpoche and other saints radiate calm. A monk may guide you, leading you to the original meditation cave, the tiger's lair. You bow to enter, feeling the power of the place. Pilgrims leave simple offerings, connecting to centuries of devotion. Here you join a long chain of seekers, breathing the same air, standing on sacred ground. The worries of life fade away. In the heart of the tiger's nest, you find a quiet center. It's a moment of pure peace that stays with you. The temple's spirit is alive, welcoming all who seek it. Here you discover a peace beyond words. Leaving the tiger's nest, you are not the same as when you arrived. The temple, now familiar, watches over you as you descend. The journey down is easier, but your mind is full. Something inside has shifted. The beauty, the legend, and the effort have opened your heart. The memory of this place becomes a refuge you can return to, even far from Bhutan. The tiger's nest teaches that the most beautiful things require effort. The climb is hard, but the reward is immense, a lesson for life. The temple inspires faith, determination, and belief in the impossible. It connects you to nature, to ancient spirituality, and to a quieter self. A visit here is more than a holiday, it's a pilgrimage. The journey echoes in your heart long after you leave, The mountains whisper, reminding you of the peace that is always possible. The tiger's nest changes you forever.